The 2024 presidential campaign trail is abuzz with rallies, speeches, and media frenzy. Front and center is Donald Trump, vying for a return to the White House. Yet one figure is conspicuously absent: Ivanka Trump. Once a fixture by her father's side, her absence is impossible to ignore. During Trump's previous campaigns, Ivanka was a constant presence. Her absence now raises questions about their relationship and her withdrawal from the political stage. Some speculate it's a calculated move to distance herself from controversies. Whatever the reason, Ivanka's absence is a glaring omission in the Trump campaign narrative. The question on everyone's mind is simple: where is Ivanka? Ivanka Trump has been deliberate in crafting her public persona. She is the picture of modern motherhood, juggling family life with a demanding career. Her social media is a curated tapestry of family moments, business ventures, and carefully chosen glimpses into her seemingly idyllic life. This carefully constructed image is central to Ivanka's explanation for her absence from the campaign trail. She claims to be prioritizing her family, seeking a sense of normalcy for her children amidst the chaos of a presidential campaign. This narrative resonates with many, particularly women who grapple with the demands of career and family. However, skeptics abound. They point to Ivanka's previous willingness to navigate the political arena while raising a young family. They question whether her absence is truly about family or a strategic retreat from the mounting controversies engulfing her father. The family-first narrative, while compelling, fails to fully address the complexities of Ivanka's situation. It leaves a lingering suspicion that there's more to the story, a deeper truth hidden beneath the carefully curated surface. While Ivanka may be physically absent from the campaign trail, those close to her suggest she remains invested in her father's political aspirations. She is said to be in frequent contact with Donald Trump, offering advice and insights from afar. This behind-the-scenes role allows Ivanka to stay connected to the political world without subjecting herself to the same level of scrutiny as other campaign surrogates. She can wield influence without the burden of public appearances or press conferences. However, this approach also raises questions about her motivations. Is she truly committed to her father's success, or is she simply trying to protect her own interests? Her silence speaks volumes, fueling speculation and intrigue. Ivanka's decision to operate in the shadows underscores the delicate tightrope she walks. She is tethered to her father's legacy, yet acutely aware of the potential damage it could inflict on her own reputation. The specter of legal trouble hangs heavy over the Trump family. Donald Trump faces a barrage of investigations and lawsuits, each one a potential threat to his freedom and legacy. Ivanka, despite her efforts to distance herself, is not immune to the fallout. Her previous role in the Trump organization, her involvement in family business dealings, and her proximity to her father's inner circle make her a person of interest in several ongoing investigations. While she has not been charged with any wrongdoing, the possibility of legal entanglements cannot be ignored. This legal peril is undoubtedly a factor in Ivanka's decision to maintain a low profile. Any public misstep, any association with her father's legal woes, could have devastating consequences for her future. She is navigating a minefield, each step carefully calculated to avoid triggering an explosion. The legal battles facing the Trump family are far from over. Ivanka's silence may be a strategic retreat for now, but it's a silence born of necessity, a recognition that the legal stakes are simply too high to ignore. Section 5. A changing political tide. The political landscape has shifted dramatically since Donald Trump first descended the escalator at Trump Tower. The nation is more polarized than ever, divided along ideological lines and fueled by a constant stream of misinformation and partisan rhetoric. This hyper-partisan environment is inhospitable to the brand of polished, moderate conservatism Ivanka once espoused. Her attempts to appeal to suburban women and moderate voters would likely fall flat in a political climate dominated by extremes. Furthermore, the rise of social media has created a culture of relentless scrutiny and online outrage. Ivanka, once shielded by a team of publicists and advisors, would now face a constant barrage of criticism and personal attacks. The political landscape of 2024 is a far cry from the one that greeted Donald Trump in 2016. It's a landscape where Ivanka's brand of carefully crafted image-making no longer holds the same sway. Section 6. The Trump campaign feels the void. Donald Trump's 2024 campaign is markedly different. Gone is the aura of invincibility, replaced by urgency and perhaps desperation. The absence of key figures like Ivanka is palpable. Ivanka brought unique skills to the Trump campaign. She softened her father's rough edges, appealing to demographics he struggled with. Without her, the campaign feels incomplete. The Trump campaign is feeling the effects of Ivanka's absence. Section 7. Conviction casts a long shadow. The recent conviction of Donald Trump on 34 felony charges sends shockwaves through the nation. It's an unprecedented event, a stain on American history that will forever tarnish the Trump legacy. For Ivanka, it's a personal blow, a stark reminder of the legal peril her family faces. This conviction reinforces the gravity of the situation, underscoring the legal vulnerabilities of anyone associated with Donald Trump. It raises questions about Ivanka's own exposure, her knowledge of her father's business dealings, and her potential culpability. The conviction also casts a long shadow over Ivanka's future aspirations. It's difficult to imagine her successfully re-entering the public sphere, at least in the near term. The Trump name, once synonymous with wealth and success, is now indelibly linked to scandal and criminality. Donald Trump's conviction is a watershed moment, a turning point that will have lasting repercussions for his family and their legacy. For Ivanka, it's a stark reminder of the price of power and the enduring consequences of family loyalty. Section 8. Navigating a tarnished legacy. Ivanka Trump faces an unenviable task, navigating the wreckage of her family's legacy and forging a path forward in the shadow of scandal and disgrace. It's a challenge that would test even the most resilient individual. Her carefully crafted public persona, once a source of strength, now feels like a liability. The polished facade of the successful businesswoman and devoted mother rings hollow in the face of her father's legal troubles and the mounting evidence of his wrongdoings. Ivanka's future is uncertain. She could retreat further from the public eye, seeking solace in family life and private pursuits. Or she could attempt a rebrand, distancing herself from her father's legacy and carving out a new identity for herself. The road ahead will be long and arduous. Ivanka Trump is forever linked to the Trump dynasty, for better or for worse. How she chooses to navigate this complex and challenging terrain will define her legacy for years to come. Section 9. Ivanka's elusive future. Speculation abounds about Ivanka Trump's future. Will she return to politics, leveraging her family name and connections, or will she seek redemption in philanthropy or business? Some believe she harbors political ambitions of her own. Others see her as tarnished by her association with the Trump administration. Ivanka is a complex figure, driven by ambition and loyalty. Her future will be shaped by many factors, including her father's legal battles. Only time will tell what the future holds for Ivanka Trump. Section 10. The Trump Dynasty, a legacy redefined. The Trump family, once a symbol of American wealth and ambition, is now grappling with a legacy forever altered by scandal, division, and a historic fall from grace. The conviction of Donald Trump marks a turning point, forcing a reassessment of the family's place in American society. Ivanka Trump, once poised to inherit the mantle of her father's political empire, now faces the daunting task of navigating a future forever shaped by his actions. Her choices, both personal and professional, will be scrutinized through the lens of her family's tumultuous past. The Trump dynasty, once seemingly invincible, is now facing an uncertain future. Whether it can recover from the self-inflicted wounds of the past few years remains to be seen. One thing is certain: the Trump name will forever be associated with a period of American history marked by division, controversy, and a profound test of democratic institutions. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more trending news.